Hi there, Tim here from the Online Physiotherapist. Today you're here because you most likely struggle to stay awake. You want to be alert, you want to be focused, but it's just hard. So here we are today to discuss 7 of the best stretches and strengthening exercises to get you going and gear up into that day ahead. So the first thing I want to show you today is lateral flexion of your trunk. Now simply what that means and why it's important is it's going to stretch this side of your body, and it's just a slow way to just get your body moving after being in one position throughout the night. So coming and feeling that stretch deep in here, you probably want to hold that for about 10 seconds and then swap sides and doing the other side as well. And this is just to get your body in equilibrium, really stretch it out. And I'd recommend doing 5 lots of that on both sides. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ramp up the gears. So the next thing we're going to do is super fast feet. And then we want to stay in a crouched position, we want to stay in an active position, and we want to do this for about 30 seconds, right up to 45 seconds. Okay? I'm not going to do it all, but you get the idea. So in terms of the next thing that we want to do with you is lunges. Now, what I mean by that is simply standing up right here and lunging deep to really get the core muscles working right in here, in your glutes, in these muscles right here, in your knee, and we're really getting things going now. So in terms of the next exercise, the Pilates roll up. So most of us are going to want to start in this position. So why this is important, it's going to be strengthening the front of your abs here, and going to be working the complete part of your core. So you're going to start with your arms behind you, and you're going to roll up and just come up as far as you can. The progression to that is put your feet down, and you want to come up as far as you can. Coming back down is really important as well, so make sure you don't flop down. I know you'll probably want to at that time in the morning, but really control it down, segment by segment. The last one is taking your arms and legs nice and flat. Now most people won't be able to do this. I don't think I can, but we're going to just come up and roll and come up into that position there. That surprised me and everyone. So that is the 3 progressions to the Pilates roll. The next one I want to show you is our front plank. Okay, so this can be a fantastic exercise for your core. It can also be disastrous. It can give you low back pain, which is why a lot of the research out there is encouraging people perhaps not to do it. But I really want to say, I think this is a fantastic exercise. That's why we're going to include it today. So we're going to come onto our forearms, because if you do this really well, it is a fantastic exercise. So making sure that your body is nice and straight, making sure that your back isn't dipping like this, okay, or even arching. To be honest, it's better arching like that than sunken. So holding this position, I'd probably recommend, if you can, aiming towards to build up to 60 seconds, and that'll be sufficient for you. Fantastic. So the penultimate exercise is Superman. Now Superman ultimately involves you using alternate arms and legs. So I'm going to take my left leg nice and straight behind me and my right arm. Okay, you can do this at the same time. Hold it for 10 seconds and do that 10 times. So you want to switch sides. So I'd say do 5 on each side, not 10, because I think we'll be there all morning. The last thing that I want to show you today is the pigeon stretch. Now this is absolutely a fantastic way, because we spend a lot of our time in a seated position or in a fetus position. So if we're not sat at our desk, if we're not sat at the sofa, then we are sleeping, and ultimately a lot of us sleep in a fetal position. But even if you don't, this is a fantastic exercise. So it's going to be stretching right at the front of our hip flexors here. So really important. And also in your bottom on the other side. So it's a double whammy. It really works like a champion. So there you have it. 7 of the best exercises to wake you up in the morning. My recommendation is, if you do that twice, that should take you about 15 minutes, and it's a really good way to set your body up in the right way and just get you mentally prepared for the day ahead. So I wish you all the very best of luck. I hope you're doing really well. If you are sat there and you do have a problem that you need to get sorted, We also offer online physiotherapy consultations, and we also do ergonomic assessments. So if you're sat at your desk and you're experiencing pains, then get in touch with our team, ask your questions, and we can take the relevant next steps. But really glad that you joined us today. If you found this helpful and you want to share it with somebody, then just click the share button below, and they can get the full use of this as well. So thanks for joining us, and take care.